Hello, my name is Mr. Dog, and today we're going to look at the Hisuian Electrode deck in Expanded. Hisuian Electrode V has the attack Tantrum Blast for 0 energy, does 100 damage for each special condition affecting this Pokemon. So with 3 special conditions we can do 300 damage. We get the special conditions on our Electrodes using Parasect, which has the ability Lethargy Spores. When we evolve into the Parasect, we can make both active Pokemon asleep and poisoned. And because our opponent is poisoned, we effectively do 310 damage, potentially more if they don't remove the poison. So that's 2 special conditions. For the final special condition we use Spicy Seasoned Curry, which burns our active Pokemon but heals 40 damage from it. We can increase the damage further using Radiant Hisuian Sneasler. During Pokemon Checkup we can put 2 more damage counters on our opponent's poisoned Pokemon, so we can effectively do 330 damage. And in my opinion this is better than Radiant or Lucha because we can use it against Pokemon V. So it can be useful when we get a Parasect but not a Spicy Seasoned Curry. So we can do 230 damage rather than 200 damage because a lot of Pokemon V have 220 damage, or if it's Dragonite V it has 230 damage. Now you may be thinking, if my Hisuian Electrode is asleep, how is it going to attack? Well, that's why we play 4 copies of Windup Arm. It allows our Hisuian Electrode V to attack even if it's paralysed or asleep. As a backup attacker we also have 1 copy of Mew with its Memories of Dawn ability, copies the attacks of our basic Pokemon in play. We use this because it's a single prize attacker, so we can maybe have a more favourable prize trade with our opponent. But you have to be careful when using it, because if you poison yourself and you burn yourself, there is a chance that you knock yourself out. I'd probably only use the Parasect of this, not the Spicy Seasoned Curry. You'll only do about 230 damage, but that's still enough to knock out a Pokemon V. We play 4 copies of Scoop Up Net, which lets us pick up our non-Pokemon V and Pokemon GX, so we can use these to reuse our Parasects if we need to. We do usually want to go first of this deck so we can evolve our Parases into Parasects as soon as possible on the second turn. However, if our opponent makes us go second, we can use a Wally to evolve our Paras into a Parasect on the first turn, going second. So we can attack on the first turn if we need to. Okay, so I'm going to keep introduction short and sweet. Let's get on some gameplay. Okay, we're going second. Probably not the best because you want to go first so we can evolve our Parasects as soon as possible. I think we'll just get a Paras for now, because this hand seems reasonably good. We don't want to discard the Parasect that much. Also don't really want to attach this because they could just Field Blower it away. And there's no reason not to bench this, I don't think. So we'll just pass over to our opponent. Hopefully they don't like Starbirth for a double colourless and a Choice Belt. That would give them the KO. Playing Air Balloon, they might be playing a standard deck. Okay, never mind, they are playing some expanded cards. Okay, we're gonna get moneyed. This hand is fine. Hopefully they're playing the Charizard VMAX so that we can get a free prize knockout. That's pretty good. And they weren't able to get an attack off either, so that's pretty good for us. I think we'll put this down and we'll probably go for Crobat. May as well use this. So I just need an Ultra Ball really to get the knockout off these Trainers Mails. Could get a Quick Ball for a Dedenne maybe. Don't really want to end them, to be honest. I could just get this out of my deck. Attach this to here so we can attack. Play this. Could get use out of this at some point, we'll put it down. And we'll just Dedenne. So it shouldn't be that hard to get what we need. Okay, nice. I thought we were going to whiff that for a second. So good. This and this. Grab the Parasect. And there we go, we're doing 300 damage. We could actually research because I don't really want to... If I get bench locked, I might not be able to draw very much anyway. So we'll put these down. Okay, so we get some resources for next turn, which is pretty good. Spicy Curry. This is research. Okay, so we have everything in our hand to do free 30 damage. So let's hope we don't get End or Marnies. Oh, they're not even gonna do any damage this turn by the looks of it. A Blacksmith, only one. Okay. So we're in a very good spot. I think we'll just scoop up this. Put this back on. Then re-evolve this one. Then we'll poison and put the Arceus to sleep. And we don't need to use a spicy curry, we're already doing enough. 230 damage to knock them out. So just need one more 2-prize knockout. And they only have one card in their hand. So this game is pretty much over by the looks of it. They can get the knockout of Heat Blast, but we can just set up another attacker really easily. Got everything we need in hand already to, even if they evolve into the VMAX, we can easily knock it out. Okay, so that's just game then. Send up this, attach this, evolve into Parasect. And then spicy seasoned curry. Don't think we need to use this seasoned curry, but it's nice to do more damage just to flex, you know? GG's. Okay, we're going first against Shredder Rider. We don't have abilities other than Tapu. This is a reasonably decent hand, so put this down. We'll get another Paras because this is probably going to get knocked out at some point. We'll discard this. Grab this. And we'll just pass for now. So this deck does use 3 prizes, so we might only have to take 2 knockouts rather than 3, which could be good for us. Gonna tap you for a Cynthia. Get to keep our good hand. There's a Silent Lab, so that means we might not have abilities for a while. Might even Tapu. Okay, so we're gonna Horror House GX. Guzma. Okay, well, hopefully they are able to attack this with the Gengar Mimikyu because we have 5 trainer cards in the hand, so they do 250 damage with Poltergeist. Hopefully they just knock out my Paras instead, and maybe we can get the knockout on the Gengar Mimikyu. Okay, good. So we'll send up this. We top deck a Parasect, that's really good. So I think we'll get another Paras. We'll get the Exeggcute in the discard actually, that'll be pretty good. And we'll get another Paras. Then we'll research. We do need a lot to get the knockout though, that's the only issue. We need the spicy curry now. We can actually Dedenne here because we have the Count Stadium. Let's see what we get out of the Trainers Mail. Spicy curry, there we go, we get the knockout. Not too bad. So spicy curry. So they might actually end me though. So I might actually counter their Stadium just to be on the safe side. And we'll Crobat. This could be useful, we'll put this down. So we'll hold the hand for now, and we'll get a knockout on this Exeggcute. So just need to knock out our Shadow Rider VMAX and we can win the game. Get to Dedenne. Well, they could just stall with this, stop using abilities, but they probably do want to get a knockout in order to get ahead. On a Guzma. Playing bench barrier Mew. Why though? I don't do any bench damage. What? Why are they attacking with Mew? That's a bit strange. So I need to find a way of retreating this Crobat. We could also Guzma. If we can find a V-Seeker. So we'll... Trainers Mail. There we go. So we'll Guzma onto the Shadow Rider with the Float Stone. Then we'll Parasect. I'll actually get rid of one of these Parasects off the bench. And then we'll get the knockout. So just one more knockout and then we win the game. Research. Spicy curry. Okay, Cynthia. So I think we probably just win then. Because they haven't disrupted the hand and we have pretty much everything we need in this hand. They can draw some cards of Shadow Rider, but they can only attach 2 energies because they can Underworld Door once and then attach an energy for their turn. They won't even be able to get an attack off with Max Geist. The best thing they can do is really retreat into this and hope I don't have everything to knock them out, but I do have everything to knock them out. Attaching to the Wob for that. Going into the Mew. Why though? The Mew's even easier to knock out. In fact, we can just knock out the Mew now. GG's, what the heck was that? Did you just give up at the end or something? Okay guys, that's going to wrap up the video. What do you guys think of this deck? Let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!